sarcastic point of view.
Hey everyone, the first thing we're going to do right now is make the headband that Jasmine wears. The headband is going to be a used headband that is stretchable. Next, I'm going to be gluing the headband onto the fabric all the way around. When you're gluing the headband onto the fabric, you want to leave a bit of space so we can put our jewelry on it. With this bit of space, you can glue on one side, but don't do it on the other side so that it can move. So I got this piece from Michael's and I'm going to be hot gunning this onto the headband. So the reason why I glued one side of the headband and didn't glue this side of the headband is because it can stretch. So because it can stretch, it allows you to put your head over the headband and you can just tuck it behind the pendant. So this is what the headband looks like once everything is done. In order to avoid these weird little strings sticking out of your headband, you fold it and we're going to hot glue gun that. Since it's at the back, you won't be able to see it. This is what the headband looks like once we're done gluing it again. As you can tell, the headband is a lot smaller than it was before. So now we're going to work on making Jasmine's top. First, you want to use a bra that has removable straps to make things easier. This bra strap part is optional, but I like it because I can use it to support my bra, and so I can wrap my side sleeve around it. So you want to put the strap onto the fabric and fold the fabric over it and mark the length of the strap onto the fabric. Next, you want to sew the fabric without the bra strap, so you just want to follow the line and go straight down. After you're done sewing the bra strap line, it should look like this. Then you just want to slip down the bra strap inside it, all the way down, and then cut it up. If the fabric is too long for the strap, you can always just cut it, but just be careful of not cutting the hook. Just make sure you don't cover any of the hooks with any fabric. What you can do to avoid these is you should cut out the strap after you sew it and then try to flip it inside out using a tweezer, just like this. You should be able to see a difference between the top strap and the bottom strap. So the top strap is the ones with the string sticking out and the bottom strap is the one that we flipped inside out. Then you want to make sure the fabric doesn't move when you're wearing the costume. So you want to sew a straight line across the bra strap right before the hook. It should look like this when you're done. You also want to make sure you repeat the same step on the other side right before the hook. After you're done both sides, it should look like this. Make sure that it's sewed on before the hook. With the bra strap, you can just easily hook the hook onto the bra. You can use a bra that is used or one that you don't care about. Some of you may notice this is the same bra that I used for last Halloween for my mermaid costume. Wrap the fabric around the bra to cover your original bra and then sew it onto the bra along the top and the bottom of the bra. You can start sewing the sides of the bra and work your way to the middle of the bra, sewing along the top and the bottom. This is what the bra should look like after you're done sewing the fabric onto the bra. To create the sleeve for the Jasmine top, what you want to do first is cut a piece out from the fabric that is 46 centimeters in length and 10 centimeters in height. With the piece that you just finished cutting out, fold it in half, and that's what we're going to be attaching to our top. Take out the bra strap, and then with the new fabric piece that we created for the sleeve, I'm going to fold it in half. Then we're going to wrap it around the bra strap, and this is where we're going to sew it. Make sure to cut off any extra fabric. This is what it looks like when everything is done. With the other end of the hook, you also want to take your string and your sleeve and wrap it around and then sew it up. So now we're going to decorate the top of the bra so you can't see the sewing outlines. I'm going to use a hot glue gun to glue on this piece of gold string. I'm going to wrap this piece of gold string all the way around the bra onto the second side of the bra. This is what the top looks like after I'm done hot gluing. With the other two sides, I'm going to be putting a different decoration on it. I'm going to glue some of the gold piece onto the purple hook area to cover the purple color. This is what it looks like after I'm done gluing it on. Even if you pull on it, you can see a bit of purple, but it should be okay because I'm going to be putting another piece of decoration on the sides. You also want to repeat the same step for the back of the bra for the other bra strap. So next I'm going to be sticking this gold strap onto the back of my bra on both of the sides. This is the final look for the top. You can also add something in the middle of the top if you'd like. This is what my shorts looks like after I was done making it, and this is what we're going to be doing. So now we're going to be moving on to making shorts. So the side I'm showing you right now, this is the good side of my fabric, and I don't want that to be showing. This is the side that you see right now. This is not the good side. You also want to make sure that your fabric is folded in half and grab a pair of shorts. Make sure you put the shorts down next to the crease of the folded fabric. Now you want to outline around the shorts using a ruler and a sharpie. When outlining the shorts, you want to leave a bit of space, about that much, all the way around. This is what my shorts looks like after I was done outlining it, and I left a lot of space at the top so that I can make it high-waisted too. Next, you want to cut out the shape that you just made, and this is what it should look like after you're done. Make sure you cut another piece of fabric out too with the same shape. Then you want to fold the fabrics on top of each other and match the shape up. Make sure that the bad side of the fabric is the side that's facing outwards. You want to avoid the straight line when you're sewing. You just want to sew along this J line for now. So don't sew this side and just sew the J. Then you want to sew that J. You want to sew it along the extra space that we had it before when we were drawing our shorts. Make sure to sew the J's on both sides. This is what the shorts look like after both sides are done. So you want to take the middle part at the top and fold it, and this is the shape of your shorts. So with the area we didn't sew, that's what we're going to do next. It's just going to be a straight line when we sew it, and we're going to do on both sides. So this is what the shorts look like. I actually haven't flipped it inside out yet. But next we're going to be making the shorts a little bit shorter. So I'm folding these to show you where I'll be sewing it. This is what the shorts look like after we're done sewing it. This is what the shorts came out to look like once I flipped it inside out. If you'd like, you can also make it shorter. Or if it's too big for you, you can also fold the top part and you can sew that. But because I want it to be a little bit loose for me, so then I can easily put it on and take it off. Now we're going to be making the pants. So with the transparent fabric, you're going to wrap it around yourself. And you're going to measure how long it is from your waist down, or for me, I'm doing it high-waisted, so I want it a little bit higher. You want to make sure that there's a slit on the side of your leg, so you want to match it up when you're measuring it, just like this. You also want to make sure that when you're measuring for your waist, you want to leave a bit of extra space too, so that we could sew it. So when we're finally cutting it, we're going to be folding it after we measured how long it takes to go around our waist. So right here is my measurement, but it is folded. and that's how much I'm going to be cutting. So right now I'm cutting out the measurements, and this is what it's going to look like around my waist once I'm done. So you can see that there's a split on the side of my leg right there. So with the measurement that you have, continue to fold it in half like you had it before, and you want to cut half of the folded piece to make the leg part. So right now I'm going to be measuring what half of my measurement is and cutting down the middle. So right now I'm cutting a bit first, and then you can keep like cutting a bit first and then checking how much more you need by putting it against your waist and checking the height of it. So right now I'm going to put the pants around my waist to check how much more I have to cut. If you want to cut a bit of the top, you can also fold it and measure where you want to cut it and then just cut off that part. So the reason why I didn't cut the top is because I really want mine to be really high-waisted. So what I'm going to do right now is sew down here. Make sure you sew both sides, and this is what it should look like. And then this is me flipping it so that the sewing part isn't the one showing. So this is what the pants looks like once I'm done flipping it inside out. So you see this side of the pants? The inside is sewed and the other side hasn't been cut yet. So with the side that hasn't been cut yet, we're going to cut a slit in there. So right now I'm cutting the bottom of my pants to adjust my height. So with the stretchy waistband, I'm going to be measuring around my leg. Then I'm going to be cutting it after I measure how much I need for my ankle. So what I want to do right now is sew these two together. And for the waistband, I'm going to be measuring how much I want. So since I'm making it high-waisted, I'm going to be measuring up high. So now you should have at least two of these for your ankles and one of these for your waistband. So at the bottom of my pants, I sewed the two together just like down here, but I didn't sew this part, so I still have the slit on the side of my leg. I did the exact same thing on the other side, so only a bit here is sewed, and then there's a slit. So next I'm going to be using the elastic for my ankle. I'm going to be putting it inside the fabric and folding the fabric inside it all the way around, and this is how I'm going to sew it. Make sure you do the same step on the other side too. And this is what it looks like after you're done sewing it. So this is going to be for your ankles, and you just want to sew along the inside. After you're done repeating the same step on the other side, this is what your pants should look like at the bottom. So as you can see, I have that nice slit. With the fabric, you want to tuck it inside your waistband. By doing this, you can measure how much you need to sew onto the waistband. You can also do the same steps with the back of the pants, so you want to tuck it in and adjust it the way you like, and then measure everything so you know where to sew. So right now I'm going to be showing you where to sew. So I'm sewing on the inside of the pants. And just make sure that you don't sew it on the waistband, that you sew it on the inside, right underneath the waistband. So to get rid of this string thing that keeps coming out of my pants, I'm actually going to be folding it and then sewing that part. I'm going to do it 4 times because there are 4 sides that have this. And it should look like this after you're done. So once everything is done, this is the final look for everything. So if you liked the video, please comment below to let me know and subscribe.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
If you want to watch my last year's tutorial on your do-it-yourself Disney Princess Ariel or do-it-yourself mermaid costume, just click on the link below. Thanks for watching.
Take you